You listening? Okay, so I'll take this off. Hey.
Hey.
Oh, you're just pretending?
Oh, I am just pretending.
Okay. So, remember last time we talked about the...
twirling your hair, that's what Mrs. Wachowski said.
And the twirling each other's hair, right?
Yeah.
And we said that
talking.
most of the time that we do a really good job, right?
Yeah.
But Tom, what do you say sometimes? What did you learn? That sometimes...
things get out of hand.
Sometimes things get out of hand.
What does it mean?
When things get out of hand?
Yeah.
That's a good question. So, when you say sometimes things get out of hand, that means that sometimes you forget what's appropriate and what's inappropriate. So when something gets out of hand, hey Tom.
And not sniffing your butt either.
That's very, very inappropriate.
That's inappropriate, right? More than twirling our hair too.
Mm-hmm. That's probably one of the most inappropriate things that gets out of hand for you guys sometimes.
Yeah.
So that's the number one thing we want to remember. Hey Tom.
Hey.
You remembering what's appropriate?
Yes.
Good.
Just testing it out.
Just testing it out. How about you test out listening?
Yeah.
Okay. So, when things get out of hand, that means sometimes we forget what's appropriate. And we do the inappropriate thing because we forget. So, this time, we are going to talk about keeping our hands...
to ourselves.
Keeping our hands, can you go like this? Like firm and tight. Keeping our hands to ourselves. In our pockets. Do you guys have pockets?
Yeah.
Keeping our hands to ourselves. Okay? So, when instead of using our hands to show our affection, you know what we can do?
What?
We can use our words. So, rather than always having to hug and rub and touch and play with each other's hair, we can use our words to say, hey Timmy, I'm glad to see you. Right?
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we are going to play a game where you have to use your words and not your hands. Okay?
Okay. Yeah.
So, what we're going to do is we're going to set up an obstacle course, okay?
Yeah. Our cousins always do obstacle courses too.
Oh, cool. Where one person is going to be wearing, one of the twins is going to be wearing a blindfold.
There are lots of twins.
And the other has to tell them how to get through the obstacle course without using their hands, and they have to use their words.
There's 3 trips in our basketball.
So, let's say Tommy's wearing the blindfold.
Yep.
Rather than Timmy just grabbing his hand and saying, come this way. Timmy's not allowed to use his hands. He has to use his words to say, Tommy, walk straight. Tommy, stop. Tommy, turn left. Good. So you see that? We're going to have to use our words instead of our hands, okay?